the guy next door.
Yeah. Where would you sit on the nature nurture debate? Like, is talent, be it sporting talent or musical, artistic, any particular type of talent, is it innate or is it environmental? To me, talent and practice are probably far more intertwined than it's given credit for. But even if we take two people with the same amount of deliberate practice, there are still differences in their performance. In other words, like talent almost allows a person to get faster or, to get more bang for their buck out of a given amount of expertise. What have you seen through your work and research?
Well, let's say you can have the greatest innate musical ability. If you grow up in an environment where you're never going to see a musical instrument, okay? So both are important. What you were born with, your genes, and somebody wrote a great book. I think it was the editor of Sports Illustrated. I'm blanking on the name now. The book, I believe, was called The Sports Gene.
Oh, yeah, I heard of that, yeah.
Okay. There are genes for depression, and anxiety disorders, and I came across some studies that showed there's even a optimistic gene.
Yeah.
So your natural talent. I mean, if you're somebody who is going to be 6'7", let's face it, has a much bigger edge in basketball than somebody who's born and is only going to be 5'3". Okay, so that is important in terms of the natural talent that you have, your natural genes, the natural health that you might be born with, and then the environment is the ideal environment will facilitate that natural given ability, whether it is in mathematics, whether it is in singing, whether it is in swinging a tennis racket. So both are important. The real debate on that really became with mental health, illnesses.
Yes. Yeah.
And the nature, nurture, and so on. And the reality is, like with most things, you can make a case for either. Let's just accept that they are both important.
Yeah.
And the most blessed person can be a person who's born with some great innate talent or predisposition for something, as well as having a fabulous environment that will nurture the gifts that were given to him or her by nature.
Yeah.